Friends, what's up, and welcome to the Week 3 recap of Stobbie's Happy Fun Times League. So, first game of this round was FrostyTowel's EU rules. This is the Pro Elves. This was against Lloggiczz,
I'm looking
Skaven.
forward to these next few matches, Bob.
That's loud. Anyway, Skaven took him down 3-0. That's a bit of a smashing, to be honest. We do know that Lloggiczz is one of the better players and is probably the favourite to win the tournament, I'd say. 12 armor breaks to 5. The one death is quite unlucky, and only one pass completed is quite strange for an Elven team. But he must have been put under a lot of pressure. 3 touchdowns, 3 passes. SPP, that's brutal. Only 6. Oh, I sympathise though. I had a similarly hard game. The Gutterpunks though, 11 and 13, 16, 19 SPP from that one. Wow. Then the brain damages, which is Griff's Necromantic team, kicked my ass 2-0. This is going to make for some horrible viewing for me. I absolutely lost my mind. I just got so salty and angry and annoyed. 13 SPP to 8, so quite a hard one for me. And doubly frustrating, I thought, because I had 4 of my guys super close to leveling, and only one of them ended up leveling. Then we had the Dwarves, short legs, long other things, against the Amazons. 2-0 in favor of the Amazons. One thing to notice though is 1 death, and then of these 13 armor breaks, you'll see that's going to make for some pretty interesting viewing. There were a lot of injuries. I do mean a lot. 10 SPP though for his blitzer. 15, 16, 18 to 7, 9, 13, 15, 17, 19 SPP. Wow. So frenzied for Stobbs and Gutterpunks, really cashing in on the SPP. Nerful Skullcrackers held 1-1 against the Barbarians. Shout out to William Slayer, well done for getting a draw. It's probably only William's 3rd or 4th game, so I think he's doing incredibly well. And he got leader, excellent. That's at least now giving him 1 team reroll. A touchdown as well, 7 armor breaks. He even got more armor breaks. Well done. That's going to make for some interesting viewing. And then unfortunately, Proto Molecule was unable to make the game this week, so there was an auto concede, meaning that that's not exactly right. Oh, I recall giving Orc the auto concede with 2 level ups, but maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, let's get into the first game. Right, so we return to the action on turn 3. Of the Elves trying to make a drive right in the middle of the pitch. Oh, trying to dodge against prehensile tail is always going to be so difficult. I wonder if he wouldn't have been better off trying to pass it. Even with the play interfering with him, it would have been pretty much the same. Well, actually, then it would have been two dice rolls for the throw and the catch, rather than just the 1 for dodge.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent.
Easy dodge. I think some of these Skaven gutter runners have some skills on them. Lineman with kick. Yeah, look at that. Block, dodge, sidestep, handoff. Fucking Skaven are incredible. Look at this. Oh, they're incredible.
Whoa, that Skaven moves like a brown streak.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
That's unfortunate. Oh, making a dodge, brave. Thought that would have been the blitz. Well, blitzing with his blitzer is the smart thing to do, so he's at least got block at least. Dodge.
Highlight who gets hit next.
And not much FrostyTowel can do here. Let's check back in once the Skaven are able to break away and see how the touchdown goes down. Trying to dodge away from the Rat Ogre again. I suppose he has to do that. It is the right thing to do. This should actually be quite a hard dodge for that little gutter runner. He's triple surrounded. That lad is surfable though, and I imagine that's what he would have gone for, is the surf.
I bet the
Dodge,
opposition
dodge,
didn't even
hand
see
off,
it go
score.
Against Skaven, I mostly relied on odor, Jim. When it smells like old cheese.
Ooh. That's kind of unfortunate for both teams because, I mean, it's nice that you get the injury as the Skaven, but you don't get the SPP.
That speed, it'll be difficult to catch.
Indeed is the tail.
Wild animal.
Those vermin are fast.
Dodging back. Ah, I didn't even think about that. God, look at that movement.
These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
Hey, they're moving the ball.
So this is a
really well.
test between elf bullshit and Skaven bullshit. And there's nothing Frosty can do about this, so I assume then that Lloggiczz just runs it on his next turn. Okay, that's the first touchdown then. Just want to point out here that on turn 7 you have all 10 of the elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them on their backs. Sleepy time for the elves. Oh, Skaven.
With the run.
Nothing the elves can do here. Well, you can slap the rat ogre in the tits, I suppose that is an option. And gets the pow! No armor break though. Okay, so the gutter punks just run in at this point. That makes sense. So we return to the action on turn 10 of Lloggicz's
As his
turn.
team has just kicked it away.
Deep possession with his gutter runner.
Looking rather smug for remaining
Oh.
upright. Pride comes before.
I love the rat ogre. He's probably my favorite big guy. I don't think he's the strongest with his 8 AV, but his prehensile tail and frenzy mighty blow and wild animal, so good. 6 movement is pretty high for a big guy as well.
Whoa, that ski moves like a brown streak.
Well, that's one way to
Go for it. Unlucky. Interception not getting made.
Followed by a great pass. A classic combination.
And an easy touchdown for the Rats.
And there won't be an issue.
Touch back.
Here comes the handoff. The thrower
Easy handoff. He actually had to re-roll that. He rolled a 1 on his first catch attempt. Bold, where's the support? Here's the support.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team let them go with the ball now.
I'm an elf. Ooh. So pleased with themselves. Their movement is amazing though. The dodges just not working out for FrostyTowel this game.
Catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around the ground.
I haven't seen a rat run so fast since I fired your agent.
Strip ball,
These
such a good
Skavens
skill.
are just too fast. Look at them.
That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
Oh, so I think what happened there was strip ball makes the ball carrier drop the ball in that square, but then because he moved into it, he tried to catch the ball, but then failed. Where's all the pickup rolls?
Failure that could cost us
Oh! Right, so predictably, the rats ran back, swarmed the ball carrier. Oof. It's so hard playing against a team that's got someone with Mighty Blow.
Something memorable or
Look at the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, handoff.
the parcel down there.
And then 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bet the opposition
Plus going for it if he wants to go for it.
Against Skaven,
I think he needs to. 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you hate to see that. This is by far the most difficult matchup that the High Elves have had, because they're against a team who they can't really utilize their mobility, because the mobility is pretty much the same, if not at a disadvantage with the Gutter Runners. They certainly can't win the bash. They have superior ball handling, but if you can't win the bashes or the dodges, it's super hard. Go for it, going for it, but then there's such an easy dodge away. It's also really hard to safely mark your back line, you know, like the back half of your field when you're against Skaven, because it almost always catches you out just how far they can move. And how many rolls were made there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. Yeah, it looks like he just reruns it in. Easy. Right, so the Elves get to make another drive. Turn 15, they can certainly score.
Sitting down on
That is an unleveled lineman who got APO'd and got dead result again. Oof. Rip. Unlucky.
They should hire a tame player.
That's why I'm always so nervous to throw a blitz action with my big guy. Unlucky. Okay, so it seems pretty straightforward. 3-0. Really, the Elves on a hiding to nothing in this matchup. Good game, well played, boys. End of that game, I think Lloggiczz played incredibly well. But as we said before, he's far and away the favourite to win this tournament. It's up to some of us to hopefully take him down. The EU rules, how many ones did he roll? "21s." Oof. Okay, that's not bad. That's quite average. Gutter Punks rolled very few 1s and 2s. Actually, a lot more 2s by EU rules, but that's really all they need. Ball possession, surprisingly high for the Elves, but then again, the Skaven don't need much ball possession to get a score out. Well played, lads. That was game 1. So the next game was my game against Griff. At least for this game, I have the actual in-game replay, but it's not going to make for good viewing. At least not for me. This is the saltiest and bitchiest I've ever been. 10 armor breaks, but he got injuries very early on. And quite heavily out SPP'd me. At least I was able to complete some passes, and I got 1 MVP. But it was very, very hard. The brain damages look mostly 3s and 6s. He rolled a lot of 6s.
How do I look in
14
HP?
and 9, 16 and 18. 16 sixes as well, though. Yeah, well, the dice wasn't that bad. Yeah, let's get into it. Against each other before, obviously not in the tournament, but I must say I'm concerned. I've been dreading playing against your necromantic lads.
Don't. I've lost a werewolf.
I mean, it does occur to me that if I'm gonna play you, now is my best time. Although for you, actually, this is the right time for you to play me as well, because I've got like 4 goats that are 1 touchdown away from leveling up. So if this game goes, I just need a good game here. This is a big game for me. Heck, what's heck? Is that a... Do you buy an envy? More or less.
Well, that's why I throw them in at the front. And just run.
When does he get my first lad off? This is far and away the best player in the league. Edge on everything. Something, I'm 1 goat down and we're 2 turns into this fucking game. God damn it.
I'm keeping my werewolf safe now. That's the plan.
Don't forget that I'm blessed by Zinch. I'll just kill one of your flesh golems. And as we all know, 7 AV is actually higher than 9 AV. Whenever I play an orc team, I'm reminded that 9 AV is the most fragile armor in the game. The second they're like, he's shaping to foul, that motherfucker.
No. I'm shaping to wait for him to get up so I can use my chainsaw on him.
Kill him, okay.
God, yes.
Not what I had in mind.
I think my plan will be avoid your Chaos Warriors, take out everything else first, and try and get the ball on your drive.
It's a solid plan. Block disadvantage on everything. Did you happen to catch the Dwarf and Amazon game?
No. What's that?
Brutal. I don't know if you want spoilers or not, but
I haven't seen it yet. Saw the halflings beat the what you call it, the Lizardman. I don't know how that happened.
Look, mate, JuodasVarnas is far and away the best player in the league. He's got over 800 hours, and he's a fucking good player. I've already blitzed.
Oh, but Lizardman, of all people, I would have expected to be able to handle.
But you got to bear in mind, JuodasVarnas has got a Nurgle altar, so if you play him at home, he gets super cheap. Star players. Down we go.
Oh,
perfect.
you're stunned though.
You haven't blitzed yet.
No, I have not.
Such interesting pieces, the flesh golems. 4-4, 2-9. Indeed Viking, I know what my targets are in this game. But the best piece on the board so far at the moment is this werewolf. This werewolf is amazing. Fucking ruining me. Yeah, and that claw fucking killing me as well.
What do we here? We try another 2 up.
Like, I want to get the chainsaw guy off the field, but it's the werewolf.
Going down.
He's fucking ruining me.
We're both going down.
Let's take a ride. Yeah, fuck you. Die! Come on! No KOs, nothing. I've got an injury and 2 KOs. Ugh. Here's where we turn things around. Here's where Casket Collector gets his own casket.
Oh.
Dead! Dead ghoul! No, your armor can't be broken.
No
Apparently.
one can fail an air roll. Fail 2-0.
Go, Renegals, you're a legend. Dead wolf! Fucking
a block.
prick.
That's your blitz gun as well.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Your superpower is not that super.
You'd be jealous of my one werewolf. Fight 2, you'd be crying.
It's just such a fucking hard matchup.
We're going down together.
This displeases me. Here we go. Here's a little injury on Sextus. Easy. Oh! Big time players make big time plays. Oh, this is pushing my fucking luck. Oh, oh, push it. Push it real good. Push it. Push it real good. You're a twat. You're a twat. Fuck you.
Someone sounds angry.
Nope, just playing Blood Bowl. I want to remind myself. Winning a Blood Bowl is not about winning, it's about getting fucked over. Hoping to win is a foolish ambition. Yeah, something catastrophic is going to happen for you here. Fucking little cunt. No long term.
No bad term. Is that?
Yeah, Viking has got a 23 SPP Amazon Blitzer with Block, Mighty Blow, and something else. I think it's Blodge Mighty Blow. That is scary. That is fucking scary. What about the maths works out to for making it to the playoffs? Because you and I are in pretty decent shape. I think like how many wins you need, or how many points you need just to be sure of a space in the top 8.
Yeah, I'll just go for this. Fuck it, I'm going for it.
Fucking joke.
What to do?
Just score and reset and keep fucking me up, whatever. Just hurry it up.
Need to get as much SPP out of this as I can though, that's the thing. For the tournament. Goblins have been quite a funny team. Like,
They're the ones that have all the secret weapons.
yeah.
wonder if I can get enough guys together who all have like very low amounts of hours. Like if we can get 12 teams where all the coaches have less than 50 hours, like a rookie league or rookie tournament.
Maybe.
You got over 100, don't you? Same similar as me.
Yeah. Well, you guys are back up.
Hooray! I've got 115 now.
Fresh start. Carnage can start over again.
The thought of if everyone agrees to join, like either I don't know, like the open ladder or something, or the Crendorian or something, and see who finishes highest. That could be an option. I don't think I've got any SPP yet.
You got a level up on one of you guys.
Oh yeah, I completed a pass, I think.
Unity is strength.
Wait, it's my drive, yeah. Yeah, so Honor, like I don't think you can kind of, I suppose, count the Blood Bowl 1 hours. Go on, Mishnef. You got this.
The SPP, the guy who completes the pass or the passer.
The guy who makes the pass. So I just want to get one SPP on all of these lads that can hopefully, if they get MVP, then they can at least maybe level up. So 1 out of my 4 guys has leveled up. Fucking hell. That fucking werewolf is such a nightmare to deal with. I really hope I make it to the playoffs and I can play you again and I've got all of my skills.
So you just murdered my team?
No, so you can murder my team and prove it wasn't a fluke. Prove that it wasn't just luck. It's like, I want to fall into that trap of thinking, oh, if I have all of these skills, I mean, it's not like you're not going to get more skills as well. It'll make your werewolves even more murdery.
I want to get that werewolf to level 3. That's the plan.
How far is he? Oh,
one
he's a 1 more
touchdown.
touchdown.
That's the goal.
I mean, I knew it was going to be hard with Chaos, but fucking hell.
I thought Chaos were quite one of the strong teams, honestly.
Well, like, in terms of their strength, they technically are, but what is so fucking difficult is that you just don't have any skills. I mean, the Chaos Warriors are great, but they're not that quick. And they're fucking more fragile than a Slotning when I play against, you know, you.
You get the thingy though, don't they? They get the any player that pretty much can 2-dive blitz most of the players.
Yeah, but it hardly matters when none of them have block. I've had to, like, over the course of the campaign, I've had to spend most of my rerolls just on rerolling blocks. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Fuck.
But I had played against the playoffs, Chaos player, on the open ladder. He had a 1800 TV team, and he absolutely rugby with his Chaos Warriors. Killed about 3 players. Mighty Blow, Pylon, he knows a lot.
But like, I don't like that kind of team. That's just, you know, it's just, I don't see the skill in just having killer guys and just rolling blocks. I mean, just rolling blocks is the easiest part of the game. The fun and the artistry of it comes from, you know, making the clever moves and the ball handling and dodging and throwing and passing. And oh well, it's in the game. Yeah, fuck you. Die! Die! Stay down, you little piece of shit.
I lost both my werewolves. I just quit.
Yeah, sorry, the sympathy store is right out of stock if you are trying to find sympathy for your wolves. Please check back later. We're totally out of sympathy. Oh, come on, injury. Precious SPP. Nope. It seems my luck of the dice is finally starting to run out.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
No, I'm not going to foul the wolf. I'm not going to be... I've bitched and moaned enough through this game. That would just be the dickhead salt on the wound.
Remember that Lloggiczz as well.
But this is why the good players are good players, is that they have no compulsions or illusions about this, you know, bullshit like not being a dickhead or... of course he fucked it up. Jesus Christ. Well, that was fucking horrible. Thanks for the game. Yeah, that was one of the most unpleasant games I've ever had to endure. Congratulations or whatever.
It was just unlucky. That and, you know, Aaron Jesus.
I rolled a fucking 3. God damn it. And my injured fucking beast man gets leveled up. God damn it. The next game was JuodasVarnas' Halflings, the Never Dying, against Mardon's Lizardmen, the Sotex Fangs. 10 armor breaks. Wow, that's actually pretty close in terms of the armor breaks. The Halflings. I suppose most of those are his trees. 2 touchdowns. Ball possession. Look at the block succeeded. Wow. 11 SPP for these little fuckers and 7 dice rolls for the Never Dying. He rolled a lot of 1s. So that much. Look at that. 24 1s. That's a lot. 25 for Sotex. Wow. Okay, let's get into it. Unfortunately, there's no replay available of this game for whatever reason. 2-0 though for JuodasVarnas' The Never Dying Halfling teams. No touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 10-14. There's a fair amount of ball possession actually for the Halflings. Looks like it was very, very, very blocky. Not a huge amount of SPP. What were the dice rolls like? The Never Dying rolled a lot of 1s. I mean, 24 1s. Seems like a lot. That takes Fangs, 25. Yeah. 100%. He didn't fail Bonehead once, so that's quite fortunate for him. Okay, well played, boys. I wish you could see the replay, but yeah, I don't know what you can really do when the Blood Bowl client just doesn't give you the replay, fortunately. So the 4th game of round 3 was the Dwarves, Short Legs, Long Other Things against Frenzied for Stobbs, the Amazons. Now, unfortunately, it looks like the replays expired, and I believe all the other replays expired as well. So, unfortunately, for this round, I won't be able to actually look in and do the actual replays. This game, it's a pity we couldn't get to see the replays because I believe Short Legs, Long Other Things actually field cleared Frenzied for Stobbs. They got all 11 of them off the field. I mean, look at all this SPP. 6, 10, 12, 14, 19 SPP. 7 injuries inflicted. And 3 KOs and a kill. So look at that, it's all 7. 3 KOs, 7 injury, 1 kill. Holy shit. That is brutal. But of course, as is so often the case with these runny type teams against the blocky type teams, the block team inflicts the most pain, but the running team wins. It's just a case of whether the running team can score enough before they get murdered. Only 21s, that's not too bad. A lot more ones rolled by the Amazons. Well, unlucky lads for that. Then game 5, we had Nerfl's Skullcrackers playing against the CX Smashers. 1 touchdown each. 3 KOs inflicted. Only 1, but the 2 injuries is actually quite nice. That's extra SPP. That would have been those 2 injuries there. Touchdown, MVP. Okay. Dice rolls. A fair amount of 1s, but not too bad. Look at that. Vast majority is 3 or above. CX Smashers. 27 1s. Wow! Holy shit, that's unlucky. Only 40% catching. Wild animal, okay, 25% failure rate. That's not too bad. Well done to William Slayer there for getting a draw. And then in the final game of the league, well, excuse me, the round, not the league, in the round, Proto Molecule was unable to make the game, so a concede was awarded, meaning that Eric the Troll was able to level up. It was pretty damn big for him. So, but this is him now after his game 4. He's got block and guard on that big old troll. Pretty damn scary. The leaderboard. Lloggiczz up front with 4-0. Benzie for Stobbs 3-0-1. I'm very impressed that that Memwers Cat was able to get 3-0-1. It didn't look like he was going to do that well after his first game. He started his first game with a loss and then got 3 wins, whereas I got a win in my first game and then got a draw and 2 losses. So I was actually leading after the first game and I've plummeted all the way down to 9th. And the Dwarves, the Underworld and the Norse are understandably struggling. 0-1 3, 0-1 2. So, in the schedule for round 5 is going to be interesting. Anyway, so I'm trying to record these highlights, but I keep getting connection issues. Anyway, yeah, tune in next week for round 4 highlights, friends.